Good evening and welcome to this edition of Sell Your Own Product on Amazon for Income and Lifestyle. With the emphasis on lifestyle, like we always talk about, it seems like, I always got to mention that because that's what we're all about. We're all about the lifestyle. I don't believe you should be labeling and all that kind of stuff. I believe your product should go to Amazon, go directly to Amazon. Why do you want to pay that extra fee in shipping and everything else for them to come to you so you can look at them? Because if you don't trust your supplier, you need to get rid of it and get another supplier then, because that's just the way it is. You need to be selling those products right into Amazon, forgetting about sending to you. You don't need to be labeling. You don't do anything. And here I am preaching again tonight, and I don't mean to do that because we've got an exciting show tonight. We're going to be talking about, forget about back to school. It's time, folks. Back to school is over with. It's time to get ready for Q4, Halloween, and Thanksgiving are coming up there. That's what we need to be working on right now. Actually, I think Halloween and Thanksgiving is only a day before I think Q4 starts. So we're going to be talking about that tonight, and we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. I've got a couple of coupons if anybody's interested for a great product. One of the members of the course has come out with a new product, and it's fantastic. What can I say? And I've got a couple of coupons for that if somebody would like it. We will talk about that. But anyway, we're going to get over, like usual. I have made a PowerPoint presentation, but I just want to warn you tonight, there is a heck of a electrical storm outside. It is really thundering and lightning, and the rain is coming down, and we're all that. And as you can see, I guess I should apologize. I see that cord back there. I hung another light here at the last thing because it is really dark tonight because of the storm and that. And I don't know. Hopefully, if it comes down and hits me on the head during the show, well, what can I tell you? But we're going to have a good time tonight. Glad to see a lot of you out there tonight. So what can I say? Let's just go on over to the PowerPoint. We're going to go over to the PowerPoint here if we can find it. It's right here, and I'm going to share it with you. So that's the title of our thing tonight is Forget About Back to School. It's time for Q4. Friday, November 27th is Black Friday. That's the day. That's the day it all begins, folks. Now, I realize when we talk about Q4 that probably a lot of people were thinking October, November, and December. To me, Q4 is Black Friday, which is this year happens to be November 27th, from Black Friday to about the 20th of January. To me, that's Q4. And that's what it's all about. Forget that. You're gonna get some increased sales in the first part of November and that, but not a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people say you do, but I found after 4 or 5 years and all that it's not that great. It's Black Friday is where it's at. Now I realize some people are trying to come out with new names to try to push this ahead and everything like that. Last year, I know Home Depot and Walmart, some of them came out the week before with their Black Friday specials, and they kind of staggered them out through that week and all that. But anyway, the big thing is it's Black Friday. That's the day after Thanksgiving. This year, it is Friday, November the 27th. To me, that's when when Q4 starts. And like I say, that's not, like I say, Q4 is October, November, December. I know that, but we're talking about Q4 as far as Amazon sales, and to me, that's when it starts. Black Friday to about the 20th of January. That's the time when your stuff should be flying off the shelves. You should have your inventory in there. You shouldn't be sending inventory in about that time unless you absolutely have to, because well, we're going to get into that in a minute. Amazon's behind. Everybody's behind at that time, behind the 8 ball. And so you want to make it as simple for yourself as possible. Remember, that's what we're like. We're about that lifestyle. And so we want to see you succeed. We want to see you be able to sit back and smile and know that everything's there. So follow along. And we're going to talk about, we're going to go into, I got to need a drink here, but we're going to go over and we're going to talk about why it's too late for back to school. And as soon as I get my clicker on here, okay, why is it too late for back to school? Well, back to school is over in 30 days for one thing. Now, if you're going out retail arbitrage, you can go out and find some stuff. You could get it all bagged and you could set it in there, and you could maybe hit the last 2 weeks of back to school. 2 weeks, 20 days. You know what to say? I'm not quibbling over it. You know, understand what I'm saying here. But basically, it's over with for private label. A good private label product, if you're starting from scratch, takes from 45 to 60 days for a private label product to be live on Amazon. Um, what can I tell you? That's just what it takes. Which reminds me, a new private label product. One of the guys in the course has came out with a great product. I'm telling you, I am so proud. This guy did fantastic. And the thing, and what it is, he gave me three 90% off coupons. We definitely appreciate if I give you a coupon, and we definitely appreciate or he would definitely appreciate a review. You know, that's what it's all about. Wants to get that out there, get the product in there, get those reviews in there, and it's a great product. It is a water infuser. You know, you put water in, you can put melon in there, you can put any kind of fruit in there. Do like I do. I put couple different kinds of tea in there to make an infused thing. I like it really well. And like I say, I've got 90% off coupons for that. So my email address is Terry Shire at gmail.com. And so the first three that email me and say, hey, I want the coupon, I will give it to you, and I'll give you the link for it and everything else. So, but that's beside the point. And I was going to save that to last, but I'm so excited. I just got it in there. So, like I say, email me and I will see that you get it. But there, so let's go back. It takes 45 to 60 days for a private label product to be live on Amazon. So that's why it's too late for back to school. You don't need to be thinking about that. You don't need to put yourself in a time crunch. You need to be out there. You need to be preparing for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Q4. There's still time for Halloween and Thanksgiving. Of course, Thanksgiving is only one day before Q4 starts, but to prepare for Thanksgiving, they start buying Thanksgiving about the 1st of November. They start buying. Remember, in Thanksgiving, man, you've got all kind of good stuff. You've got paperware, decorations, and the same way with Halloween. There is all kind. We talked about that. Let me go over to the next thing because I think I put yes. Halloween and Thanksgiving, theme merchandise and candy. Theme merchandise like is Halloween costumes, tableware, plastic cups, Thanksgiving decorations, paper plates, Thanksgiving paper plates. Thanksgiving, one big seller is Thanksgiving tablecloths, both regular cloth and paper, you know, or plastic, whatever you call it. But they all sell really good. All that kind of stuff sells, you know. So you want to get in on that. You want to get some stuff, get it in there. You know, you can still got time for a private label run. You still got time. But Thanksgiving, I don't know about, but Halloween definitely do. So and oh, I know what I was. I'm sorry, I'm a mess tonight. As you can see behind me, or you could see behind me when the thing was over, I'm still moving. We've been in the house now, what, 3 weeks, I guess, something like that. And we're coming along fine. We're getting there. But my son-in-law is who's doing the work. He's a contractor down here in Florida, and he does great work. And so he was really slow when we moved. So I said, well, come on, you might as well do our place while you going, and you can just work on it as you go. So the thing of it is, he's gotten busy. So we're kind of sitting here and we're not getting things done as fast as it is. I haven't got my studio in. I want to get that in, but it's not that important. You know, like I say, I told you above my, I wish I could take my camera in there, but I can't. Take it above my mirror over my dresser, and I got a thing up there in the corner that says retired. And I take that to heart every day, and I listen to that, and I remember that when I start getting my hurry up or something like that and say, I've got to do this, got to do that. I said, wait a minute, Terry, you're retired. So what can I say? So, oh, I know. I said, while you're there, and if you're going, I did a whole hangout about Thanksgiving and Halloween. back on June the 11th. And so if you go to my channel at YouTube, Terry Shire, you're going to see the you can click on that and watch that whole hangout, or if you can go to my website, privatelabelselling.com, it should be on there, and you could look on it and you can read it. So if you want to know about back to not that it was back to school, Halloween, and man, I'm really drawing a blank tonight. I'm sorry. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I've already covered all that. So tonight we're going to talk about Q4. While you're there, sign up for the channel. It's free. So every time I do one of these hangouts, which is every week, you're going to get the message saying it's there, and you can go and watch them if you want, or you can sure join us every Thursday night. We're going to talk about that later on too. But you'll get notified every time we do a new hangout. So just invite you to go over there and sign up for the thing and check it out if you want to know about Halloween and Thanksgiving and all that. Okay. Now's the time to concentrate on Q4. You still have plenty of time. Remember the lifestyle rules, and that's what we're all about. And it seems like, you know, I haven't been doing these for a while, and I'm getting tongue-tied tonight, and I apologize for that. I got to get back in the groove here because we talk about the lifestyle, and not that but okay, we do things a little different than anybody else. A lot of other people are in a hurry up. They send things in, they bag stuff, they get it in and everything like that, and they get behind the 8 ball. We don't do that. We teach you to source your product, come up with an agreement with your supplier. The supplier does the work. He puts the labels, he puts everything on it, so it's all ready to go from Amazon. It goes from the supplier to right straight to Amazon. We tell you to use places, people like Samuel Shapiro and Company to make sure it gets there, because that's who Amazon recommends. So I'm not doing anything else. I'm recommending to Amazon, and they do that for a reason, because Samuel Shapiro knows how to do it. They have the manpower and enough people. They can go wherever you are in China, wherever your things, and inspect your product before it ever gets sent, so there's no hitches or anything else. And then they will guide it, and they'll bring your product through customs and get it to the right port, so it gets sent right off to Amazon, and your product is in there. So that's the reason we recommend Samuel Shapiro, something like that. I don't make anything off of it. Like I say, I recommend Samuel Shapiro because Amazon does. And I'm going to tell you right now, Samuel Shapiro is not the most friendly company there is. They do a terrific job, a great job, but their people are not. What can I say? They just they're sticklers. They want everything to be exactly right, and that's what you want, because you don't want any hiccups and all that. So I shouldn't say they're not friendly, but they're sticklers, and they want it right, and that's what you need, because when everything is right, it goes right in, goes right to Amazon, and you're making money before a lot of people. It comes in and they bring it to short, and then they have to hire somebody separate to bring it through customs, which you're going to have to do if if you're shipping by boat, especially. You have to have a customs agent to bring that through the game, and you're going to have to have a bond and all that. So so what can I tell you? You might as well get set up to do it right. Sure, you can do it. You can probably do it faster, but who wants to do it faster every time and go somebody different and get it all set up? Where if you do get it set up with Shapiro, all you have to do is send them an email, say I've got 2 pallets or what it is of this product coming from this port in China, and I need you to pick it up and get it in, and this is where Amazon says they want to send it, and Shapiro does all the rest, sends you a bill. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. So so what can I tell you? So Q4, remember here, and that's what I said, November 28th to January 20th. Okay, regular merchandise is going to sell about 3 times normal sales, or something more than that. When you get into toys and games, I'm going to tell you a story here. At 234 instead of 2, 6 other sellers on the same game. All right, let me explain. Last January, 2 Januaries ago. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. 2 Januaries ago, I had some. It was after Q4, and I was sitting there, and I'll be honest with you, I was sitting on quite a pile of cash. I had it, and so I thought, well, shoot, I need to do something with this. Let's try some uh, discontinued or what. And so the Bullards. I don't know if you're familiar with the. Major and Associates, the Bullards, great people, good people to do business with. I can't say nothing but great things about them. We're like they usually do if you're on your list. I get a thing about 2-3 times a week of different things they have to sell. They've got it, and they had it was a game. It was a really popular children's game, and I think I was 354. They were selling them lots of 354, and I bought a lot of it and have it sent to Amazon. So and so did like I think 6 others, which is common because you see, and they tell you right there they've got so many. You can buy them all, or you can buy one lot, and they had so many lots. And so there was like 6. It was either 6 or 7. I'm not sure, and I probably could have looked it up, but I didn't think it was that important to tell this story. But 6 or 7 other sellers did exactly the same thing. Now this was in January after Q4, and so the product got to Amazon by the February sometime, and that was fine. And so from February to November, I think I sold something like 2 a month. Out of the 354, I sold like 2 a month. So I sold a whole 10, maybe 12, something like that up until then. And so like I say, we're 6. We were all sharing the buy box, but then from November, from Black Friday until January the 20th, I sold 234 in that, what is it, 6 weeks time, something like that. I sold 234. Now I want to tell you this was not private label. Like I say, this was retail arbitrage, and there were 6 others sellers. We all had the same price and everything because we'd all bought it together. And so if I sold 234, the 6 others sold 234 too. So I just want to tell you, this is what happens in toys and games. So if be prepared. If toys and games and something, if it's a good seller, you're going to sell, and if you got a price right, it's going to fly out those. It's going to fly off those shares. So what? So 6 others times 234, 12, 13, 1,400 games in 6 weeks. I say that's quite a few games, and so that's what leads me to my next. I have plenty of inventory at Amazon by November 15th. Now, I'm not saying that everything is going to sell this, but I'm saying that was a popular game. It was ranked up there. I think it was ranked, if I remember right, the rank was like about 50, something like that in toys and games. And what can I tell you? It just flew off the shelf. So that's just what I want to explain to you. You can't go, but you can, if it's a product that's been on there. Well, if it's a product that's over a year old or something like that, you can go to Camel, and they will tell you exactly how many were sold and everything like that during the time. So you can check back on that. But if it's a new game, you're sending in your own, or a toy or something like that, you don't know. But I'm just telling you this story here because I thought it was kind of interesting, and it extends my point that you don't know what's going to happen. That's like I say, that's just one game, and we're up to what, 1,500 sold in that 6-week period. So this is the back thing one more time. Have plenty of inventory at Amazon by November the 15th. All right. So now is the time to concentrate on Q4 shipping. Okay, this is what I need to explain to you because they don't tell you. A lot of them don't tell you because they tell you about how the sales are great and everything else. But when it comes to Q4, be prepared. That's why I say that you should have everything in there by November 20th. If you can afford it, and if you can do it, get it in there because you're going to avoid a lot of hassles. Shipping that normally takes 3 to 4 days will take over a week or better. It's nothing important for nothing unusual for a product in during that December period. If it could arise at Amazon, it's going to take, sometimes it takes 3 to 4 days before those trucks even get backed up because there's such a backup. They take them as they come in order, and especially I was selling a lot on pallets and stuff like that, which comes a thing. But it was nothing for those pallets to maybe sit there for 3-4 days, or sometimes even longer than that before they could get to it, before they could get sent into inventory and be processed. So save yourself a lot of time, save yourself a lot of worry, and get it in there by November 20th if you can. Amazon receiving times greatly increase. That's what we're talking about here. Like I say, it's nothing for the trucks to sit there. And if you follow your trucker there, you can find out when they checked in at Amazon or when they've got an appointment. Most of the time, Amazon won't even let them come. The trucking companies will call Amazon and say, we've got how many trucks coming or whatever we got. Amazon will give them a time and day to bring the trucks in. They just don't automatically show up there. You don't do that with Amazon. Amazon's very organized, and they keep it when it comes in, they're going to unload it, but it might sit there in the freight company's yard for 3-4 days or 5 days before they can even get to Amazon. And then it's not, when it comes to Amazon, it's going to take sales. So expect delays. It's going to, it bound to. And then what can I tell you? Expect a large number of returns. Now, don't get bent out of shape. Start writing Amazon. How come I'm getting these long numbers, especially after the 1st of January? You're going to get them. Why? Because a lot of your products, if you sell those kind of products, were bought as gifts. The person who buys it doesn't like it, so he sends it back. But that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it, because the reason I say that is because your neighbor over there, he's the person that sent your product back buys your neighbor's product, and the person that sent back your neighbor's product is going to buy yours. So it works out, is what I'm trying to say. Don't worry about it. You're going to get a large number of returns. That's just to be expected, but things get shifted. And Amazon, be sure and put that in your settings so Amazon can sell you returns. But that's going to happen. Expect it. Things happen, and keep cool, because Q4 is coming, and things get hairy. What can I tell you? But if you do like we tell you, and you've got everything sent in, you're sitting there, you can just sit back and just kind of, if you want to, you can stay glued to your computer, and man, every 2-3 minutes, if you got a lot of products in there, you're going to get one of those little emails from Amazon. We'd like to inform you that Amazon has sold one of your products. Those are nice. I like to see them. If you get a little ding, and you kind of look, and you just kind of smile, and you go back to having in your hammock or whatever you're doing, because you've done all your work. You've done your private label. You've done everything. You've got it in there, and you got it all set, and you just sit back and you just enjoy it. It's the greatest feeling in the world, guys. I'm going to tell you, you don't have to go out there and run around to the stores and see who's starting to mark things down. You buy them in and send them in and get them into Amazon, and they don't make it for Q4 because of what I just went through about shipping and all that. That's why private label is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that you can live with, a lifestyle that will save your stress in your heart, what do you call it, blood pressure. What can I tell you, guys? It's there. So things happen. Keep cool. And why you need to stay ahead. It's for the lifestyle, like I just said. You don't need to go through all that stress and all that worry. If you're worried about back to school or Labor Day, stop right now, because it's too late. Move on to Halloween and Q4. So stay ahead. Stay ahead, and I can't stress that enough. Stay ahead. And life's too short to ration your candy. I used to have a bumper sticker, and I wish I did. That was on my car. Life's too short to ration your candy. And what I'm saying is, set yourself up to win, folks. There's too many people out there running around like chickens with their heads cut off, and sure, they're making money, but chances are they going to enjoy it? Probably not. Because I'll tell you one thing, they're making a lot of mistakes too. So am I saying that the lifestyle way is the only way to go? As far as I'm concerned, yeah. If you really want to enjoy your business, you want to love your business, you want to be successful in your business, then I think the lifestyle way is the way to go. Because avoid all that stuff. Set yourself up to win. What can I tell you? Okay. And I put this up because I thought I was going to be real smart and make a sign and it goes backwards. So I got to figure out how to do that, because I see other people doing it. So, but anyway, that's my email account. terryshire@gmail.com. Now, what I say, like I say, I have 3 coupons for a brand new product. One of the guys in the course is brand new product. He gave me some coupons to give away. They're 90% off. All he'd appreciate is in return is when you get the product, you would send in a review. That's all there is to it. And I'm telling you, this product is second to none in quality and everything else. It is a infuser bottle. I think it's a 36 ouncer infuser bottle. You know, where it's got one of those things on the inside where you can put in fresh fruits or vegetables, or like I do. I do tea. I do put 2 or 3 different kinds of tea. I kind of make my own blend. I kind of play around every day and put different kind in because I really enjoy tea, and so I keep quite a few kinds on hand. And so I put them in, and I'm having a heck of a ball with it. I got mine, and like I say, I've got 3 coupons that so the first 3 that email me at terryshire@gmail.com, I will send you the link to the product and a coupon for it for 90% off. Like I say, all Matt asked for is a review in return. So and like I say, it is, check it out when you get the product, because look for the where you're going to get an email. I'll tell you that. That's part of it. That's part of that. Send your customer love letter, like I talk about. He's got it 2 or 3 different ways. It's fantastic. Look at his listing. The listing is great. What can I say? He's used his pictures wisely. His wording, his description, and everything like that. It's a fantastic product. I'm not going to show it because I don't want him to get slammed and get a bunch of copies like that. But I will give it to the 3 that put it. The first 3 that send me an email saying I want it, I will get it out to you, and you'll be able to see what I'm saying. But so with that being said, I'm going to stop this sharing right now, and and we're going to go back over here to right here, where you see that you see me in all my glory again. Like I say, wow, 8:30. We're right up on time. It's about time. Usually I try to do half an hour, and then we got half an hour questions. All right. Before I get into anything else, the question and answer box is open. If you go up in the right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see a little. It's like 9 dots, 3 rows of 3. If you click on those, one of those dots is going to let you ask questions. It'll be marked, and you'll be able to find that. You click on that, and you submit the questions, and I will be glad to answer them. Matter of fact, I look forward to it because I've got some of the stuff I want to talk about tonight, but I'm looking forward to the questions. If you got any questions about what we talked about, Q4, or anything else, why, ask away. I do have one thing to say while we're waiting for some questions, and that is that was my phone here. Hope nothing is wrong. Excuse me just one second here. My wife is out. Excuse me just a minute. I can see the trailer, but how do I get to the Hangout? Click on, I'm going to answer this. Just hold on. Excuse me just 1 minute. It's somebody wanting to get on the. I don't know who it was, let me get it, but somebody's got on there, and they sent me, so I just told them to click the link, and you'll be on there. So oh yeah, Don Schaefer's got a question here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Don, I agree with you. It's a very competitive product, but when you see this product, man, I'm going to tell you, I was blown away because he did his homework, his box, his packaging, his artwork, the the 7 pictures he used on the site, the descriptions and everything, I'm telling you, are second to none. And I think the thing is going to start flying off the shelf once he gets those reviews. And that's what he's trying to do now, is get enough reviews in there so he can start promoting it. He's promoting it by, getting the reviews and that. But I was blown away with it. It was just a good product. I don't know how else to answer it. So what can I say? That was a question from Don Schaefer. He said it's a very competitive product, and it is. Those infuser bottles are, but this one is, like I say, I wish I could show it to you. I don't want hold it against somebody's. Somebody's having trouble getting on the. Oh, okay, that was something else. Somebody's having trouble getting on the broadcast on that, and they sent me a text and all that. So I got it. So where were we? All right. Don asked anybody else out there with questions. Quite a few out there tonight. One thing that we want to talk about. I'm going to talk about. I talked about the coupons. One thing, as you know, I do this every Thursday night from 8 to 9 o'clock. Now I don't mind doing it on Thursday night. That's not why I'm bringing this up. What I'm saying is, I notice, and I'm going to be honest with you, on Thursday night, I don't think it's any different than any other night. I think it's the night. A lot of people have gotten in the habit of they don't watch it live. My live viewers are sometimes really down there, really low, maybe less than 10, and that's okay. I don't mind, because what happens is, by the time, because this, as you know, this when the program's over, within about 15-20 minutes, you can go on YouTube, or you can go on Google Hangout, and you click the link, and you can watch it anytime you want. And usually by, say, 10 o'clock the next morning or something like that, I go up there and watch, or something like that. It's been viewed maybe 50, 60 times. And by the end of the week and the next, it's close to 200, 150 to 200. So, and don't get me wrong, I'm not naive. I don't think all those people are watching through. I think some click through and something like, but that's one of those things. But there are a lot of people, and so I'm asking. I'm asking if sometime else would be better, and I don't know if because I noticed in some of the other ones that I follow that the live audiences are really dwindling down, because people realize that they can click this and watch it anytime they want at their leisure. I know I do the same thing. A lot of times I will late at night. There's nothing good on television or something like that, and I'll come in here and I will click on it, and I will watch a seminar or something I'm interested in. A hangout like this, and so I'm just asking, because I'll be honest with you, I could do it like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like a lot of people do, and it would probably be easier on me. It's not important. I could do it, just about any time. But if anybody has got any special times they want, I know for some reason, and I guess I guess I'm proud of this. I really am. That on the course members, I have probably close to a third of the people that are taking the course are people out of the country, like Australia, Jordan, Israel, Lebanon. Do I have any? Well, the person in Yemen is he's gone through the course, and I haven't talked to him for a while, but he's and for some reason I get, and that's fine. I have no problem with that, and I guess I'm kind of proud of that, really, because it just goes to show you, because, and I get these questions all the time. Oh gosh, I live here. Can I really do this? People, you can do this. I don't care where you live. The people the person who product I'm talking about, the water bottle and everything like that, he is in he's a teacher in Jordan. I mean, and he's sending products. Why? Because we teach you to send the product from the supplier to Amazon. And that's what it's all about. It's not shipping to you. If he was in Jordan, the supplier would ship to Jordan and he'd check everything out, label it, all that. That's a bunch of nonsense. Man, if you want to make money, you got to get this thing down to a science where you're not it's not on you. It's on you. Take advantage of the suppliers. They're willing to do it. They're willing to put the labels on, put your UPC on it, pack it the way it wants, put the labels to Amazon on it. Shapiro will come and check it out for you and make sure they're all stacked the way they are. Or if you're sending by pallets like I usually do, they're gonna check those pallets, make sure the pallet labels are right on there, so when that product hits the United States, they walk it through customs and they put it on the next truck going to wherever Amazon wants you to get it. Man, folks, that's the lifestyle. And it's also common sense. It's a lot cheaper than sending it to you and all that. You know, what can I tell you? I kind of harp on this all the time, and yet I get email after email saying that, oh, they're going to send it to you so they can check it out. Come on, guys. Why do you have to send 200 or 300 or 1,000, whatever you're sending in? Why do you have to send it to you to check it out? If you're really worried about it, and you know, if you don't trust the supplier for one thing, I'm going to tell you right now, get yourself another supplier, because there is so many good suppliers in China and India or Vietnam or wherever you're talking about, and they want your business and they'll walk over backwards to do it. But you know, if you sit there and rinky-dink them and tell them you don't trust them and all that kind of stuff, you're not going to get anywhere. But become friends, and that's one of the things we stress in the course. Become friends with that supplier. Get to know that supplier. Get to know how many kids he's got, their names and their ages and everything like that, because that's important. You want that supplier to be on your side, and he wants to be on your side too. Well, I'll tell you about it. It's not like he doesn't care. And I'm sorry about the glare in my asses. I want my glasses tonight because I still have not got my thing set up, the new studio and all that. Hopefully I'll have time to work on it this week. I'll be honest with you, I've been busy, and we've had an awful lot of stuff going on with the family and all that. And you know, what can I tell you? He has a good time. You know, I mean, what can I tell you? I've been busy. So what can I tell you? And I've got some things going on. Oh, I know what else I was going to talk to you about. I guess did I finish that? We were talking about the new hours. Oh, if you got suggestions, one more time, it's terryschhier@gmail.com, terryschhier@gmail.com. That's my email address, the one where I get most of the correspondence through. Tell me if you've got a certain hour you want or what you'd like to see changed about this, because I can do that. That's the nice thing about being your own boss, and especially if I'm retired. Man, I can do a seminar at 3 o'clock in the morning if you want one. I have no problem doing that. I can do a seminar whatever time you want, or I can do one special for you. And you know, and these people ask me, 3 emails this week. People wanted to do asked me about doing on Skype. Personally, I think Skype really is garbage. Folks, I'll do a hangout with you. Just tell me what time you want it. I will send you a link. All you have to do is click on that link, and we're sitting there face to face talking. You know, Google Hangouts for me is where it's at. I think is just, I think it's ridiculous. So you know, that's just between you and me. And so please don't ask me to do Skype. I'm not going to do it unless it's probably the very last opinion. I'd rather send an email or, you know, something than Skype. I'm a Google Hangout guy. I like Google Hangout. It's got some drawbacks. I realize it. But to me, that's the way to go, because like I say, I can send you a link. You click on that link and you're right there. We're sitting there and we can talk back and forth, and we can talk for as long as we want. You know, does it cost anything? No. Does it cost me? No. Does it cost you? No. But you know what it does? It gets us, we see all the eyeball, except you can't see my eyeballs tonight because I've really got to work on the lighting, and I apologize for that. So hopefully next week I'm going to put that on my list. I put a new light in. You can't see. That's the reason that cord is coming down there, because I put a new light back there. It helped, but it's still, I've got the light in my eyes, and I need to get rid of that. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What can I tell you? And you see, there's no lighting on this side right here. This side there's lighting, and I got glare in my glasses. But what can I tell you? We are going to make it. We are going to make it. What did we? Okay, we talked about new hours for show. Uh, Coupon. I want to remind you one more time. There's plenty of room over here for a question. I'll be glad to answer the questions. Don put it one more time. It's there's a 9-bar thing up at the top of your screen, right hand thing. If you click on those, one of those will let you to ask questions. It'll be marked. So just put your question in there, and I'll be glad to answer it. If not, let me see. And I just thought of something I was going to tell you. We talked about the hours. We talked about the coupons. Oh, I have been asked probably in the last month, 2 months, something like that, quite a few times about if I have an affiliate program for the course. And at present, I don't, but I will say that I'm working on it. The course is not going to increase in price, at least not at the present time. I have no idea about it. I'm thinking about taking the 3 payment off because, frankly, I don't think it's in your advantage. And to me, it doesn't make any difference. I have no problem, but I don't think I'm doing anybody a favor by giving them a 3 payment off because I've been up about this. If you're going to do private label, folks, you know, you can start with 500, but it's going to tie your hands or something like that. If you're going to do if you're going to do private label, I would love to see you have at least 5,000 in the bank because that's going to get you 3 to 4 products that you could have into Amazon and be selling. And I just think that's the way to go. I hate to see people scraping money up to buy my course, and then you don't have the money. It takes away from your money to buy your product. And that's not an advantage. Folks, private label is not something you should be doing on a shoestring. Can you do it that way? Yes. Do I recommend it? No. And for the simple reason that I want you to succeed. I want you, but if you're going to do it on a shoestring, you're going to have to, your minimum order quantities are something going to be really low, and sometimes you're going to have to order and order, which you can do. Don't get me wrong, but you're going to tend to be out of stock. And that's okay, but it's not the ideal way to do it. When you run out of stock, believe me, I know. I have ran out of stock. I told stories where I ran out of stock, especially right around Thanksgiving time, get it in the day before Thanksgiving and worry about it, miss the first part of November. I've done that. I've learned that everything's not kosher over in China because you don't know the culture. There's nothing wrong. They're not doing anything wrong, but they're just like the States here or something like that. When a holiday comes up, they shut their plants down. They go on a holiday and they come back. They do the same thing over in China. And if you don't know the Chinese holidays, like I didn't, sometimes it's going to mean the difference of a 3-4 week delay on your product. So what can I tell you? Like I say, what am I talking about? I guess I'm talking about the affiliate. So what I'm saying is I'm thinking it over. I signed up the other day for a new affiliate network called Divisio, which I think is good because anybody that well, I'll tell you about that now later on because I'm just talking about what I remember, and sometimes my wife will tell you that oh, never mind. What can I say? She kids me about being old all the time, and what can I tell you? I am getting old. I'm going to be 73 here in another month or so, but we're getting there, and I'm still good to go. And what can I tell you? So we've got a few minutes left. We got about 10 minutes left. So I see Don is ask some questions. If you got some questions, why, I would love to answer them for you. If not, why, we're probably going to sign off. So, but any of these things I talked about tonight, from the coupon to the new hours for the show, if we do it, doesn't, I'm not saying we have to. I'm telling you, I'm just thinking about it because I had all that time off, and while we're moving, I wanted to think about something other than moving, because some of those nights I was just dead tired, and I will never move like that again. I thought originally I was going to hire somebody to come in, pack the stuff, and move it. And then my wife and the kids say, "Oh, we can help you," and all that kind of stuff. And my daughter just moved, and she used the pod, and so we used the pod. And I'm going to tell you, the pod services are fantastic. They show up where they say they're going to show up. They pick up when they say they're going to show up. They have everything. You put it exactly how you want the pod to be delivered, so the doors are, and they put it, and they do it. They do a fantastic job. I would recommend pods to anybody moving or something like that, unless. But then, and my family came and we loaded everything. But then, as you know, we put the pod in storage, and we rented a place for 2 months, and which the rental was fine and everything like that. And then we got the pod and have it delivered. They showed up, like I say, but getting it and then trying to put it, because we downsized. If you don't know the story and everything like that, we downsized. We went from 2 houses. We had a house, a main house, and a guest house. My wife's mother lived in the guest house. She's now living with us in the. Well, matter of fact, yeah, she's living with us, and which is fine and everything like that. But as you can see, we still haven't everything put away. If you look behind my chair, and I put it there, so you couldn't see it, there's still a couple boxes, and but we're working, we're getting there, and it was stressful. I wouldn't want to do it again. And time, and it's fun because I teach about this, and yet I went ahead and thought I'd do everything myself. Do it, and I should know better. It's not the lifestyle way. I did not move the lifestyle way, folks, and I suffered for it. So I'm just telling you right now. All I would say. So that's what we're talking about tonight, and it's about that time now. It's 8:50, and so I guess I'm going to sign off. We've still got some viewers, but nobody seems to be answering questions. If you got one real quick, put it in there, and I'll answer. If not, why, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say so long. Tell you, I really appreciate you, and I promise you I'll work on the lighting next week and try and get the new studio. I don't think I'm going to get set up because part of the new studio is I'm taking a course myself, and the person I'm taking the course from, because it involves some different backgrounds and things like that, her daughter's getting married this week, so I'm not probably going to get into that until the week, but I can get set up and everything and all that kind of stuff. So I'll explain all that as we go along. Anyway, I just want you to know that I appreciate you. I really thank you for coming out tonight. I had a great time. I hope you did too. As far as viewers, we had a few viewers tonight. We're going to have more viewers and those, and that the coupons are probably going to go for those that are watching the replayed. I'm sure the coupons will be gone for the 3 that I've got, but the rest of the stuff, I'd appreciate your feedback. Remember, it's Terry Scheier, TerrySchierer at gmail.com, right? And tell me something, whether it's about the new hours or the affiliate program or something like that. You got an idea? I'll listen to you. So with that being said, I think I'm going to say au revoir, or as I ever said, or good night. I think I better stick with English. Except I did spend, courtesy of Uncle Sam, I did spend 14, 15 months over in Korea, so I can say chaliga. So what can I say? Love you guys. I really appreciate you being there. So we'll see you next week, and Don, I'll give you a call. So we'll see you later. Thank you.